we're talking about this severe weather moving through the area right now. We're doing this new thing where we go live on our YouTube channel at 3:30. So, okay, we're live now. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. I was just letting people on Instagram know that we're doing a new thing where we start to talk about weather, do a weather chat every day at 3:30 on our YouTube channel. I just thought we'd get live here as well. You guys can chat and ask me questions, and then it's a little better if you go on the YouTube and then ask me questions there. But anyways, hi everyone, welcome back. We have to get into all this crazy weather that's happening today. So places in New Jersey and New York getting some strong to severe storms right now. We saw a tornado earlier in Plainfield, New Jersey, and we still have some more severe weather on the way. So touching on that tornado really quick, because I know people hear that and they think, oh, could I get a tornado? The probability is really low, and tornadoes usually, the longest they could last is an hour, but for the most part, they last less than 10 minutes. So I just want to get that out of the way because that's not typical weather for our area, but that's what happened today. So we have a lot of crazy things going on, frontal boundary that moved through, and now we have these stronger showers and thunderstorms. New Jersey getting hit particularly hard right now, kind of throughout this afternoon, started a little bit earlier because it's been traveling to the east. So New Jersey usually gets it a little bit before New York City and definitely Long Island. But even Connecticut, if you're looking on our satellite radar, they've gotten a lot of rain pretty early in the day. And then the lower Hudson Valley as well. It was kind of more concentrated to the north of the city for a while. And then obviously, now we have our Futurecast model up. So we're still in for it. We're still expecting a lot of rainfall. We're probably in the worst of it right now, probably from 2 to 10 p.m. I have someone on our Instagram live chat asking what's the weather like for Long Island. There's already some showers and thunderstorms for Long Island. It's been a little bit more scattered for that area, but still it's widespread throughout the tri-state. So if somehow you haven't gotten a storm yet, you will within the next couple of hours. Want to look at a few of these YouTube questions as well. Will tonight's storm be worse than the one we had a few weeks ago? It's possible. And I think you're probably referring to the one where we saw a significant amount of flooding in New Jersey, and we also saw all that flooding in the subway. If you weren't here for it, you probably saw the videos because it was pretty treacherous. And that is what we're looking at. We have had this threat of seeing a lot of rainfall for really this whole week. We've known that this was going to be a bad day of storms. And particularly yesterday, we were getting reports that 2 to 5 inches, which is still pretty much what we could get. Someone's asking, what about Massachusetts? Massachusetts got slammed far earlier than we did. Most of this, if you're watching on YouTube, you see that satellite radar. Most of this has been to the north of New York City. So you're seeing it in Albany, you're seeing it in Binghamton, and you're seeing it widely through Massachusetts. So we've had a lot of bad weather if you're up in Massachusetts as well. Rush hour is going to be a hot mess. Yes, it is. Rush hour is going to be a hot mess. We were telling people, even yesterday I was telling people if you could work from home, today's a great day to work from home, and if you could get out a little early. I just told someone from Creative Services to leave early. Was that? Well, someone from Creative Services came up and asked if they should leave, and I was like, yeah. Okay, now we have those flash flood watches and warnings that are up. So right now, I actually made a list of all the places under a flash flood warning right now. And to keep this in mind, a warning is something happening right now or about to happen in a second. A watch means it's probably going to happen, but not right now. So these are the flash flood warnings currently. Nassau County, New York, Richmond and the Bronx, and New York City. All of those under flash flood warnings. Then we also have these places in New Jersey: Essex County, Morris County, Union, Middlesex, Somerset, Bergen, and Hudson. So all those counties in New Jersey. Earlier on the stream, I said New Jersey's being hit particularly hard right now, and that is true, but still we have some out on Long Island and for New York City as well. Even all the way down to Philly, we had some severe thunderstorms and still experiencing that right now. Monmouth County, Ocean County, under severe thunderstorm warning right now too. So if you're down the shore in New Jersey, being hit pretty hard right there. Not Passaic County. Passaic County, Allison, are they under anything right now? I would be surprised if they're not under, I mean, all of us are under a flood watch. The whole tri-state area is under a flood watch, but the flash flood warnings come and go based on what's happening. Oh, someone just said hard rain here in Passaic County. Yeah, for sure. So they are under that flash flood warning. Someone else, how's the situation in New Jersey? Not great. Any more storms going to hit northern New Jersey? Yes. We're kind of in it for the next few hours, at least. It's going to be a messy rush hour, like some of you guys were just saying. We'll even see some lingering rain into tomorrow morning. It's not going to be a lot. It could die off, so you could go to work, and this is behind us, and we actually will soar into a great weekend, so that's the good news. But we are expecting it to go into the morning just a little bit. When will the storm clear? I guess I was kind of just touching on that. It will clear, I say 8 to 9 a.m., but we still have a while to go and some heavy rainfall totals. Tornado check, someone just asked on YouTube. I'm talking to our weather intern, Allison, too. She's kind of helping me check. Any tornado warnings?
Gloucester and Salem, New Jersey, but it's expiring in 8 minutes.
Okay, so we do have a tornado. Is it a watch or a warning?
Warning.
So we have a tornado warning in
Gloucester and Salem, New Jersey.
Gloucester and Salem, New Jersey right now. So yeah, and we are dealing with some strong wind gusts as well. At last check, it was like 30-mile-per-hour wind gusts, but those are just kind of the more consistent ones. It usually takes us until the next day, then we see those peak wind gusts, and I know we've already seen 60, 65 miles per hour in the area. I'm passing through northeast Pennsylvania right now, probably not a great spot. Pennsylvania has been slammed as well. The severe weather is probably due to all that. I'm reading comments, by the way. Due to the nasty humid weather. Kind of. I mean, this heat is kind of like, it's kind of like you pour a gasoline and then you light a match. That's kind of what hot weather does. Convection can happen quickly. Washington Township, how much longer is tornado warning? Is there one in Washington Township? Can we go outside to watch the rain? I wouldn't. Maybe, I guess, if you're covered. But, okay, so we did just get a tweet from Governor Hochul. She's declaring a state of emergency for New York City and the surrounding counties. Heavy rain and potential flooding are expected to affect the evening commute. Yes, this is hitting at a terrible time also. For all of you guys just joining, thank you for telling me also where you're getting hit with rain, because we see it on the radar, but it is very helpful to read those live comments, and it kind of helps us pinpoint a little bit more those towns in New Jersey, in New York that are experiencing this currently. So thank you guys. I like seeing when we get some interaction with where things are right now. So we have the Futurecast playing right now. Like I said, Friday morning, excuse me, Friday morning, we will be in the clear, and actually this storm cools us down a lot. We're looking at a high of about 71 degrees tomorrow, so that's the good news for some of us. Now, looking at our future rainfall graphic, it's saying 1 to 2 inches, but these are very general. So earlier I said it's possible localized 5 inches of rain in some spots. That still remains the case. How about the airports? I know we've already been having delays from airports in the tri-state county. Someone said not too bad in Union Township. Okay, that's good. We did have a flash flood warning in Union County, New Jersey. Is the flooding going to be bad enough where we'll need to evacuate? I don't think so. I mean, we're under a flash flood watch right now, so the rain is definitely bad, but I don't think you'll need to evacuate. Maybe if you're on a lower level, if you're on the first floor, you might have some issues, but I haven't seen any evidence of that right now. Again, we are under a flash flood watch. Nassau County, New York City, the Bronx, Richmond County, and then we have a whole lot of counties in New Jersey under that flash flood watch. All of us are under a regular flood watch. That's the whole tri-state area. And Monmouth and Ocean County have a severe thunderstorm warning right now, which means they're in the middle of getting some severe thunderstorms. We've seen a lot of lightning throughout the area. Y'all know that lightning is very dangerous, and we had people die in New Jersey a few weeks ago from lightning strikes. So yeah, someone asked me if they should go outside and watch the rain. No, I wouldn't. I would stay inside. It is heavy right now. It's anything for Staten Island. Yeah, Staten Island is getting hit with some heavy rain. Are they under any watches or warning? Okay, they're under flash flood warning, so a lot of us are also under. How about Connecticut? Connecticut's been getting a lot of rainfall. The satellite radar that I'm looking at right now, it's kind of pushed to the north a little earlier in the day, so they found some relief. But, I mean, they're still under a flood watch just like the rest of us. And we're looking at 1 to 2 inches of rain probably per hour, which really overwhelms our drainage. And those areas that are low-lying, heavy urbanization, which is New York City. And some of you guys might wonder what that has to do with it. Well, when rain hits the pavement, nothing happens, does it? When it hits the grass or trees and plants, it's absorbed. When it hits the pavement, it just runs and rushes down to whatever is going to get clogged, or it goes downhill. So those low-lying areas, the subway systems, especially those old subway stations that we saw flooded the last time. We are under threat of experiencing that once again. So, a lot going on right now. I'm in downtown Manhattan now. I don't have a window outside at this moment. Did anyone just come in from outside? I'm talking to colleagues in the room. But when is the heaviest expected in Union County, New Jersey? Right now. That's why they're under the flash flood warning now. A watch is not as, what's the word? A watch is not as imminent. So it's happening, but it's not happening right now, or you're just under that threat. But a warning is this is happening for sure, and it's happening now or in the near future, like a couple minutes, really. Now I'm reading some comments. Middle Village in Queens is getting pounded. Are we in a warning? I believe, yeah, we have a flash flood warning for New York City and Nassau County. So, yeah, Queens is included in that. Now we're looking at the severe thunderstorm watches and warnings. Our severe thunderstorm warnings right now are in Monmouth and Ocean County. So that means right now they are getting those severe thunderstorms. The flood watch is for the whole tri-state area. That includes all of Connecticut, all of Long Island, all of New York City, New Jersey, and the Hudson Valley. Okay, someone just commented the Clearview Expressway is closed in both directions due to flooding in Bayside. So yeah, that's another, I have seen some road closures as well. How bad is it supposed to get on Long Island? Bad. We have flash flood warnings for Nassau County. And I wouldn't be surprised if it gets hit for Suffolk County as well, because this is the way that the storm is traveling. It's going east. So usually we see Long Island get things a little bit later. And a lot of times that does help Long Island, because usually the storms lose some of their power by the time they get out there. But I don't think Long Island's going to be spared too much compared to these other areas. Someone said we don't hear you. Well, I think it's because someone called. Alex tried to call. But I think it probably should be working again. No, someone just said I can't hear you.
On the Instagram?
Yeah.
That's when they gotta move over to Fox5 YouTube.
Okay.
You got about 1 minute.
I still have no sound. Well, I hope you guys can hear me now. Maybe I took off the mic, but if not, we're still on YouTube for 1 more minute. We typically see this kind of weather in the tri-state area closer to Labor Day. Do you predict it will be worse this year due to the hurricane season? Well, to be honest, things are getting worse because the overall temperatures are getting hotter. And then, I mean, when we talk about hurricanes, the Gulf is getting hotter. So the warmer the temperatures are, the more that clouds are able to hold for rainfall, the more flooding that we have potentially. So will it be worse this year? That's to be determined. But I mean, so far we've had a pretty typical summer in terms of rainfall and heat waves and things like that.
Just tell them where to go today and where to tune into.
Okay. All right, so we're going to wrap up the lives on YouTube and on Instagram. Thanks to you guys for joining. I hope that you're inside. I hope that you're home for the day because we do still have these severe storms that are going to move through the area till later tonight. I think by about 10 p.m. things will have lightened up a lot. You'll still be getting some rainfall, but it'll be on and off and probably lighter. But yeah, we're in the thick of it right now. And then tomorrow will just be a lot cooler. And then we have a great weekend ahead of us. So we can all look forward to that. Temperatures in the 80s, and we're expecting it to be dry.
How can people find you, Liv, on social?
Me alone?
Give all the Fox5 NY.
Okay. I mean, every single one of my handles, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook are all Liv Johnson TV. So you can follow me on there. And yeah, guys, stay inside, get through it, and then we can have a good weekend. So, bye.